Welcome to Jagat Guru Nanak Dev Punjab State Open University, Patiala. In this video lecture, we are going to discuss monopolistic competition, a form of market. In this lecture, we will discuss the meaning of monopolistic competition, its various features, and how price and output is determined under monopolistic competition. To start with, meaning of monopolistic competition. The term monopolistic competition represents the combination of monopoly and perfect competition. Monopolistic competition is a such kind of market situation in which there are large number of buyers and sellers of products. The key feature of monopolistic competition that there is large number of buyers and sellers. Two very important features of all market situations are, one is the number of sellers and buyers, another is type of product. For example, if there is a single seller and large number of buyers, it becomes monopoly. If there are large number of buyers and large number of sellers, it becomes monopolistic competition. So first thing. Second is product. In monopolistic competition, product of each seller is different in one aspect or the other, but these products have close substitute to each other. As I told you that two important things, one is number of buyers and sellers, another is type of product. Like in monopoly, the product is a single kind of product. In perfect competition, product is homogeneous. And in monopolistic competition, product is different from each other in one aspect or the other, but at the same time, the products are close substitute to each other. For example, very well-known brands in soap like Lux, Rexona, Dettol, Pierce, Dove, etc. So, they all are different from each other, but at the same time, they all are substitute to each other. So, next is features. Large number of buyers and sellers. Each firm follows independent price policy. The buyers do not have perfect knowledge about all the products, their qualities and prices. It is related with the second feature also, differentiated product, that under monopolistic competition, the products of the seller are different in many aspects, like difference in brand, shape, color, style, trademarks, quality. However, under monopolistic competition, products are close substitute to each other. They are close substitute to each other. That is why sometimes there is not perfect knowledge. The buyer is not all time aware of the differences between the products or the qualities between the products or the prices between the products. Like in perfect competition, we say perfect knowledge, rational behavior of the consumer. That feature is missing in monopolistic competition. So in monopolistic competition, each firm follows the independent price policy and the buyers do not have perfect knowledge about the product. All the products are differentiated, but they are close substitute to each other. Next is pre-entry and exit. No restrictions are imposed on the firm for their entry and exit from the market. Any firm can enter in the industry, any firm can exit the industry anytime, depending on their individual situations. Next is restricted mobility of factors of production. The factors of production as well as goods and services are not perfectly mobile, because if a firm is willing to move its factor of production or goods and services, it has to pay heavy transportation cost. There is transportation cost. So, it's not always possible to move from one to another market. Next is price policy. Similarly to monopoly, average and marginal revenue curves of an organization, they slope downwards in case of monopolistic competition. Average revenue curve and marginal revenue curve. OX-axis, OY-axis. Just like we have already discussed in our previous lectures of monopoly competition, they both average revenue and marginal revenue curve slopes downwards from left to right. So what does it mean? Downward sloping, it means a firm can sell more only if the prices are low to those products. There is negative relationship between the prices and demand of the commodity, other things being constant. Selling cost, a very interesting feature of monopolistic competition, that is selling cost. Each and every firm tries to promote their product by spending on advertisement and publicity. The purpose of this is cost is to maximize its profits. Selling cost plays an important role in monopolistic competition. Basically, as I have told you, that selling cost is a cost or spending on advertisement and publicity. Advertisement is there to alter the demand curve of the commodity. Most of the time we get attracted from the advertisement. We want to try the product not because of its good quality or its features. We want to try the product because of the advertisement sometime. Only because of the advertisement. So, advertisement plays a very important role. If the advertisement is attractive, it's more influencing, then obviously the demand will increase. If it is interesting, then it will increase the demand. So the purpose of selling cost is to alter the demand curve. The purpose of selling cost, the purpose of advertisement is to tell the consumers how your product is better than the others. Which are the qualities that your product has, which is not possessed by other companies. So this cost plays a very important role in monopolistic competition because products are very close substitute to each other. Through advertisement, a seller tells how his or her product is better than the other product in the market. Why a consumer should buy their product rather than the other. So coming to the nature of demand and cost curve under monopolistic competition, demand curve is downward sloping. Why downward sloping? Because of the product differentiation. Clear? Because the products are substitute to each other. They are different, but they are substitute. Like suppose if there are A, B and C companies, 3 companies are there and they are selling their products on the same price 10, 10, 10 and their product is close substitute to each other. If A decreases his price from 10 to 8, automatically without doing anything, B's and C's consumer will shift to 8. So this is the reason that why it is downward sloping. So it is highly elastic but not perfectly elastic. The reason is that if the firm increases the price of its product, the buyers will not stop buying their products and shift to another firm who has not changed its price. On the other hand, if firm decreases the price of the product, then he will start attracting new buyers. As I told you that if there are 3 sellers of the same product which are close substitute to each other, and if one will increase the price, other will not do anything and their demand will automatically increase. See, 10 and 10. Either consumers will shift to B or C. Similarly, if A decreases its price from 10 to 8, their buyers will shift to A. So this is the thing. So in this, in imperfect competition, it is highly elastic but not perfectly elastic. Under monopolistic competition, average cost, average variable cost, marginal cost and selling cost, they all are U-shaped. Like monopoly, So moving to next, price and output determination under monopolistic competition. Short run and long run. Under short run, there are three situations: supernormal profits, normal profits, and third will be losses. Under short run, clear? Supernormal profits, normal profits and losses. Under long run, there will be always normal profits. Long run. Why it is so? In short run, few factors of productions are fixed and other are variable, and in long run, all factors of productions are variable. Because of the feature of this free entry and exit of firm, whenever there will be supernormal profits, new firms will get attracted. They will enter the industry and start sharing the supernormal profits, and it will lead to normal profits. Similarly, whenever there will be losses in the industry, few firms will exit the industry. Because of the losses, again the situation will reach at normal profits. Clear? So now coming to how in short run price and output is determined under monopolistic competition, there are two conditions. One is marginal revenue is equal to marginal cost, and other is marginal cost cuts marginal revenue curve from below. So these are the two mandatory conditions to be satisfied while determining the price and output under monopolistic competition. You have to fulfill these two conditions at the point of equilibrium. So in short run, firm can get supernormal profits, normal profits and losses. Now let's discuss these one by one. So first is supernormal profits. Under monopolistic competition, a firm will earn supernormal profits. It means marginal revenue is greater than if revenue is greater than cost, supernormal profits. If revenue is equal to cost, normal profits. If revenue is less than cost, losses. So let's discuss supernormal profits first. So diagrammatically, on OX axis output, on OY axis cost. Average revenue and marginal revenue curve. Short run average cost curve, short run marginal cost curve. C, at this point E, point of equilibrium, marginal revenue is equal to marginal cost. One condition is satisfied, and other is marginal cost is cutting marginal revenue from below at this point. See, at point E, this point, both conditions are satisfied. At this point, OQ1 quantity will be sold at OP prices, but the cost for this quantity is only this much OS. So there is a difference of PQSR between the cost and revenue. Revenue is more, cost is less. So this shaded area is supernormal profits. So now coming to normal profits. Under normal profits, revenue is equal to cost. A firm will earn normal profits when the price of the product is equal to average cost of the same product, having the same conditions of equilibrium, that is marginal revenue is equal to marginal cost, and marginal cost curve cuts marginal revenue from below. See, in this diagrammatical thing, again, output and cost at point E. Both conditions are satisfied. Marginal revenue is equal to marginal cost, and marginal cost curves marginal revenue from below. See, at this point, see, at P, here, this is the price of quantity OQ, yani ki revenue, and same, this is the cost of producing OQ. So here, revenue is equal to cost. That means there is no supernormal profits. The firm is earning normal profits. Price of the product is equal to the average cost of the product. Moving to losses. Same conditions in short run. When average cost is greater than average revenue, a firm will obviously incur losses. Again, same conditions, marginal cost is equal to marginal revenue, and marginal cost curve cuts marginal revenue from below at point E. Here, this is the cost curve. This cost curve is above the average revenue curve. See, in supernormal profits, this cost curve was below the average revenue curve. See, this is the cost curve, this is average revenue curve. But in normal profits, it was at the same point. Clear? So, in losses, cost curve is above revenue curve. So, to produce this much OQ quantity, this much is cost. And this much is price. So, this area, the shaded area, these are losses. Price is more and revenue is less. So, these are losses. This is cost is this, revenue is here. This area is loss. Because of losses, few firms will exit the market. And again, there will be normal profits in short run. Now coming to the long run, as I told you earlier that in monopolistic competition, in short term, there can be supernormal profits, normal profits and losses, but in long run, there are always normal profits in monopolistic competition, where average revenue is equal to long run average cost. In long run, if existing firms are earning supernormal profits, new firm will enter in the industry, and if the existing firms are running losses, few firms will exit the market. With the entering of new firm, production will increase, as a result price will decrease. However, each and every firm will earn normal profits in long run instead of supernormal profits or losses. See here again, AR, MR, long run average cost curve, long run marginal cost curve, they are satisfying both the conditions at point E. This cost curve is tangent to revenue curve. It means here cost is equal to revenue. So this is the cost, this is the revenue. Both are same. So there are only normal profits in long run. No space for supernormal profits or losses in long run. Moving to next, selling cost. I have already discussed the importance of selling cost. So let's discuss it in detail now. Sales promotion expenses, they are known as selling cost. So selling cost is sale promotion expenses like advertisement on television, newspaper, radios, and salaries of salespersons incurred by the producers to increase the demand of their product, and to alter the demand curve to make it on a more positive side. So the selling cost is the different from production cost, because production cost includes all the expenses on manufacturing of a product like raw material, electricity, wages, transportation cost. All these costs do not include selling cost. These are expenses on manufacturing. These are production cost. Selling cost is different. It is different from production cost. Fine. Production cost is cost incurred to produce a particular product, to make it market ready. But selling cost is for promotion. It is for the promotion of the product. And like other cost curves, selling cost curve is also U-shaped. It falls because of the proportionate increase in sales is more than increase in selling cost. Later it starts rising and it indicates that after a point, proportionate increase in sales is less than the selling cost. So selling cost curve is also U-shaped like other cost curves. Now coming to the comparison between monopoly and monopolistic competition. So let's compare the features of two different competitions, that is monopoly and monopolistic. Number of buyers and sellers. Under monopoly, there is only single seller or producer. That is why it is called monopoly, because of the single seller or single buyer. Single producer. Whereas in monopolistic competition, there are large number of sellers, and in both the competitions, there is large number of buyers. They are same in this thing. Different in the terms of producer or seller. Single seller in monopoly and large number of sellers or producers in monopolistic competition. But they are similar in the terms of buyers. In both the competitions, there are large number of buyers. Next is product. Under monopoly, product may not be homogeneous. But in monopolistic competition, product is always differentiated. Products are close substitute to each other. They are different to each other. Barrier to entry. In monopoly, existence of barrier to entry. No firm can enter the industry, because if a firm will enter the industry, it will not remain monopoly. So there is barrier on the entry of the new firms, but in monopolistic competition, there is no barrier to the entry of the firms. Any firm can enter the industry or any firm can exit the industry. Degree of knowledge. The buyers and sellers have perfect knowledge about the market under monopoly, while under monopolistic competition, the sellers and buyers have not perfect knowledge about the market. That is why they are paying different products which are substitute to each other. Sometimes under monopolistic competition, they are not aware about the qualities of the substitutable products. So coming to the revenue curves, in the terms of revenue curves, no doubt under monopoly and monopolistic competition, in both average revenue and marginal revenue curves slopes downwards, but under monopoly, average revenue and marginal revenue curves are less elastic, and under monopolistic competition, they are more elastic. So with this, we are done with the meaning of monopolistic competition. What are the key features of monopolistic competition? How price and output is determined under monopolistic competition in short run and long run. And we are also done with the comparison between monopoly and monopolistic competition. Thank you.